Hey everybody, Jason here. Yesterday was Disney Plus Day, and as such, Disney released several cool and new things on their streaming platform yesterday. One thing that really caught my attention that I was interested in was the Obi-Wan Kenobi behind-the-scenes special titled A Jedi's Return. When I first heard they were doing an Obi-Wan series, I was really excited. When I finally saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, I was floored. It's, to me, definitely one of the best Star Wars shows on the planet. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And if you want to know what I think of those episodes of that series, in general, check out my review videos, on my channel. So this special, I was really fascinated to see kind of how things came to be and came about. And, one thing I really liked that they decided to do with this was, even though it's a big part of the series and putting it together, they didn't go back into the technology that went into creating this series. I'm talking specifically about the volume. The room full of LED screens that they can project any background onto, and you make it look like it's a real, like they're filming on location. That had already been touched on in the behind the scenes series Disney Gallery, the making of The Mandalorian. If you haven't checked that out on Disney Plus, give it a watch. It's really, really cool. And if you're a huge Star Wars fan, there's a little nugget about the Duel of the Fates that's delivered by Dave Filoni that will just blow your mind and change the way you look at the Star Wars saga. But anyway, so I'm really glad that they didn't try to hold your hand, because I guess they kind of figured that the people who are watching this had already watched all that stuff beforehand, so they didn't really need too much of a refresher. But it was really kind of cool to see how they brought in, how Ewan McGregor got involved, and Deborah Chow got involved, and Hayden Christensen and Moses Ingram and all of them, and how everything kind of came together and came to be. And what was really cool to me was seeing the reaction of the fans at Celebration. So it was really, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I really get into that sort of stuff, into the nitty gritty and the creation of Star Wars and just movies in general. It really sparked my interest in movies. So seeing this kind of stuff is just like, a kid in a candy store for me. So I was really interested in that. And honestly, if you haven't seen it, if you're interested, I would definitely give it a watch on Disney Plus. It is really cool. And also check out any of the other behind the scenes things that they've released about Star Wars. One thing that I still haven't watched yet that I really should, that people have told me I should definitely take a look at, is the 6-part documentary series on Industrial Light and Magic. So I'll be interested to check that out at some point. If anyone's seen it, let me know what you thought of that down in the comments. But I really get a kick out of all this stuff. So it was really cool to see that. Let me know kind of what cool things you've learned from these behind the scenes things. If you've seen any, if you haven't seen any, again, definitely check them out. It's really cool to see. I really love seeing how these things come together. Especially with the technology. It's just so innovative and so cool. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments what you thought, what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell to get updates on all my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, the Force will be with you always.